Today on T.Ray, we're in Orlando, Florida at the Citrus Bowl, where 14 of the baddest monster trucks from around the globe will face off in a ultimate freestyle competition. Right here, right now, for the T.Ray 10-year anniversary tour. Hello everybody, Rayas here alongside Trent. We're going to bring you all the action from Orlando, starting off our freestyle competition with Iron Man and Lee O'Donnell.
Yeah, Lee O'Donnell coming out here. You know, it's always a good chance to really see what Lee O'Donnell's got in store for the Iron Man. You know, he says this is one of his favorite trucks, and it shows off right there, starting with some huge air.
Yeah, you know, especially in this very, intense track like Orlando, you got to be very, calculated when it comes to freestyle. Look at this awesome slap wheelie right there. And Lee O'Donnell really is known for racing, but he's really tried to up his freestyle game, and we're seeing that with some awesome technical moves like that sky wheelie we just saw there off the fun box.
Yeah, you know, he definitely, coming out first, you're a bit of doing like a hamster's work, man. You got to really see how all these obstacles really react, just like that, Getting a lot of huge air off the backside of the racing lane. Lee O'Donnell going once again for that jammer, some sick air.
There's a lot of different things to hit here, Trent. I mean, we've seen a little glimpse of a camper van. They've cut the racing lane right there. You can see a perfect example of how much air you can get off of the outside of the track. A minute down, a minute to go here for Lee O'Donnell and Iron Man, and not a bad first minute here on the first freestyle in Orlando.
Yeah, nice air off the, the cross-thread ramp. Lee O'Donnell definitely throwing it down here in Orlando, man. Obviously, the Orlando fans, some of the best fans in Monster Jam. And on T.Ray in general, really.
Oh yeah, Florida is always a blast when we make our way down here, especially during the T.Ray 10-year anniversary tour. It's always fun to see these fans line up during pit party. And look at this.
Oh,
Lee O'Donnell's doing those sideways, and he's rolled it over. And he's walking it, saves it. Wow. That's the wow moment he needed here, Trent, to keep it going. Look at this cross-thread back for Lee O'Donnell. This is a good run going.
And, incredible save, man. Definitely one of the deals that's going to get him a good score. And look at the huge sky wheelie. Carrying it down. 7 seconds left on the clock, man.
He's going to fill time in Orlando right here in the Citrus Bowl. Look at that huge air off the jammer to finish it out. Lee O'Donnell, Iron Man. This is going to be a good score here, Trent. I'm excited to see what the judges thought. But that first minute of the run was kind of conservative until he turned up the wick. And then the score's going to reflect that with only of a 20. But not bad to start off freestyle competition.
Well, you know what? Especially when you're the guinea pig out here in freestyle, you kind of have to be cautious a little bit because you don't want to go over early. But a nice run from Lee O'Donnell and Iron Man.
Our next truck out here, Brian Wright, pilot the Hooked monster truck, teammate to the Stone Crusher of Steve Sims, And, Brian is a good fit for this truck, and he always drives pretty well, and he's a very calculated driver as he starts his 2 minutes here in Orlando.
Yeah, exactly what you just said. A very calculated driver, and, a part of an independent team. With Steve Sims being the leader of this team, really, when they're out in the Florida area, just anywhere in the East Coast, man, they always have to throw it down for the fans. And, Brian Wright, obviously starting out really solid.
He's doing a good job. He's really setting the tone, keeping a good pace going here in Orlando. He really wants to fill time. I mean, if you're going to beat, any score that the judges have put up, especially that 20 from Iron Man, you're going to have to fill the clock here, Trent. I mean, it's a requirement.
Yeah, not filling the clock is not going to do anything to help you. That's a part of the scoring, man. And nice. Look at the slap wheelie from Brian Wright. Gonna get to it. Wow.
He dug it in there. He grabbed the brakes, and it saved it. Nicely done. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go for Brian Wright and Hooked.
And that's just that, Tyler. You can see he actually had an open front end. A lot of these trucks are kind of running limited slips, but other trucks, such as Hooked right here, running an open front end, sometimes that can hinder his performance, other times that can improve it. Look at this, we'd be able to save it. Wow.
I can't tell you how many times we've seen a save like that, Trent, a situation where a driver gets into two wheels there and they gas it, but he had the peace of mind to kind of just let it sit and get on the brakes, and that open front differential of what you were speaking on definitely helped him there with that save. Nicely done. Brian Wright is on a run right now. getting a little caught up, but keeping it going for this final 15 seconds.
Definitely the fans in Orlando are rocking right now as Brian Wright is throwing down a run for the ages. Impressing these fans. Look at the air, the huge sky wheelie from Hooked.
You know, Iron Man, not to cut you off, Iron Man had a good save, but Brian had 2 saves and solid momentum. I'm curious to see what the judges thought, but look at him, just keeping it going for the fans.
Bonus for the fans is always welcomed here in Orlando, and it's going to be a 22. He'll take the lead from Iron Man.
Look at that, some awesome donuts to finish it out. Pop the belts for Brian Wright. Hook's in the lead.
And here we go. The first time really seeing Chuck Werner behind the wheel of the El Toro Loco. And this is a new chassis we haven't seen yet on the T.Ray channel.
And look at this. He comes right out, goes straight for the camper van, man. You've got to love it. This is the Mintz chassis design. Chuck Werner's El Toro Loco, so it's a front engine, left-hand drive, and if I'm not mistaken, Chuck is running some nitrogen shocks, so it's a little different than what Tom runs on his chassis, but you know, he loves this truck, and he really does a great job with this piece.
Anytime he comes out here, man, Chuck Werner always in some way or form throws a banger out. I mean, look at the air he's getting already. Getting up on 2 wheels, able to put it back on all 4s. El Toro Loco with a solid run so far.
He's going to have to turn up the wick in this latter half of the run. Look at this.
Whoa,
oh, my
man.
gosh. That was some sick air right there from El Toro Loco. That was probably the biggest air of the night, Trent.
Absolutely. So far, the biggest air of the night. Chuck Werner's on a huge air assault. This might be it.
Oh, hang on, Chuck. Oh, hang on, baby. Yeah, man. Settle it down. Burn it down. Look at him keeping it going.
Chuck Werner's going to try to save it again. He's back in all 4s.
He does it. Oh, my gosh. Hang on, Trent. He might have a problem here. No, maybe not. Oh, my goodness. El Toro Loco still has 30 seconds on the clock. Look at him throwing caution to the wind here in Orlando.
I mean, these Orlando fans are getting quite the show so far, and we're only, what, 3 trucks in?
Man, this is awesome. Look at this. And this is the first time we've seen this truck here on T.Ray, and it looks beautiful, and it's obviously working for him.
Keeping the momentum up here in these last seconds of freestyle. Look at that!
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Oh, don't do it. Oh, he does it. Phil's time with another save. El Toro Loco is on a run. Oh, somebody shut him off. Look at him. He still wanted to go for the fans. That is a new lead, Trent. And, oh, yeah, a 28. Well-deserved from Chuck Werner and El Toro Loco.
Chuck Werner blows into the lead here in freestyle with still so many more trucks to go. But what a deserving run. And now here we go. We got Medusa coming out here in, again, Medusa.
You know, Medusa loves coming to Florida, and with this beautiful new pink paint scheme she's rocking, she's representing all the ladies in the house. This is the 2-time world champ.
Yeah, you know, they like the nickname of the Breast Cancer Awareness Medusa. And, you know, it's a good thing to have funding behind her, you know, as a serious condition that is. And, you know, Medusa, when she comes out here in freestyle, she is no slouch, man. She always comes out and puts on a show.
Oh, yeah, Medusa.
Oh!
Oh, my goodness. Hang on. Oh, wow. Just gets a little caught up there, and the truck completely rolls end over end into a front flip situation. But, you know, it didn't hurt the truck. It looks like mostly cosmetic. I mean, Medusa's holding out, and that is because she's a veteran driver, and she knows what to do when she gets into those weird situations like that. And this truck's handling it right now. She's got to finish this 1 minute.
Going right straight over the camper, man. She's trying to keep the momentum going. She lost it there after that little forward rotation.
I mean, it kind of rattles you a little bit as a driver, Trent. I mean, you don't know which way is up when something like that happens.
Nice sky wheelie from Medusa. And you're right, man. You know, like, these drivers take a hell of a lot more of a beating than we really think they do. And Medusa really just taking shot after shot in this truck. She's getting beat up.
Final 30 seconds for Medusa in the Citrus Bowl. Will it be enough to knock out El Toro's score of a 28? She's going to have to finish it out strong here. I mean, she's had some wow moments. It's been a little choppy. She had a good save, though. That might do her well with the judges. Nice air.
That was some of the biggest air we've seen off of the racing lane. On the front side of it, sorry to interrupt.
I think she's also running an open diff there. Something was going on there with that truck. Did not take the set like she wanted. Oh my goodness! Hard landing on the rear chassis as Medusa fills time in Orlando.
Oh man, what a save!
This is all for the fans, Trent.
All the scores are in. Medusa doesn't care. She's throwing it down here in Orlando.
Wow. Man, if this was for regulation, she might have taken the score, or excuse me, the lead. But that score's gonna be oh my goodness.
Good grief.
She is just not quitting. She wants to throw down. There she goes. Medusa with a 24. Wow, that's good enough for second place. Nicely done.
You know, I just got a word from the officials. She did have a broken rear axle, so she was running open in the rear, which is, for situations, I guess, it definitely worked out for her. But here we go. The legend himself, Scott Hartsock, coming out here in the Gunslinger. This truck looks gorgeous.
Oh, yeah. Look at the awesome wheelie from the Ford of the Gunslinger. You know, Scott Hartsock from Bushnell, Florida is here. He loves coming to Orlando. This is a hometown show for him, and he really wants to show out for all his fans.
You know, he did good in racing not too long ago. I mean, now he is dominating here in freestyle. And, you know, this truck, you know, just take a moment to admire it, man. Just a beautiful looking truck. Scott Hartsock, you know, a veteran of the sport, coming down here and putting on a show and getting some nice air.
It's a beautiful truck. Look at that raw Ford horsepower right there with that awesome slap wheelie. One of the only guys in the field today that's running an actual Ford engine block, and he's using all of that horsepower available to him. Look at that nice wheelie again.
You know, not just that, Tyler. He's also running a steel body. So there's a little bit more weight on the Gunslinger, but it's not phasing Scott at all. He's still airing the truck out.
So 1 minute has been down. He's got 1 minute left. He's really going to have to turn up the wick here. Oh, my goodness. Oh,
wow.
Nice air from the Gunslinger. As I say, he's going to have to turn up the wick in this final 45 seconds if he wants to take out El Toro's 28. Nice air. Get another wheelie. Yeah, give it to him, Scott. Walk the dog. That was awesome.
Right through the camper.
Oh, yeah. Taking the camper with him. That was awesome.
20 seconds left on the clock. Scott Hartsock's got a solid run, but he's got to do something spectacular if he's going to take the lead here in freestyle. A cross thread. Look at the huge air.
Oh, he landed hard on the rear end there, Trent. Keeping it going. Gunslinger's filling time here in Orlando. Oh, he's got a rear steer issue here, Trent.
Yeah, the rear steer seems to be gone on the Gunslinger, but Scott's not giving up. He's putting on a show for his Florida fans.
Oh, man, look at him.
And oh!
Gunslinger was locked, cocked, and ready to rock, and that's what he did here in Orlando. As scores coming in, it might not be enough for first place, but the fans here in Orlando are loving them some Scott Hartsock.
Again, you know, always a treat to see here in Orlando, Florida, but another treat to always see as well is Steve Sims behind the wheel of the Stone Crusher. And you know, this is another beautiful piece of Ford body. And Steve Sims, you know, pretty much you could call him a veteran by now. You know, debuted in the late 2000s, and he's really been running hard ever since.
Oh, yeah, you know, and what's really cool about this truck, I mean, this is a Patrick chassis, Patrick truck, you know, through and through. If you open up a catalog and pick the best of the best parts from Patrick Industries, and this is what this truck is. It is a gorgeous piece, and Steve Sims puts it through its paces just like that, and keeping the ball rolling. First 30 seconds have been good, but he's really going to have to turn it up here if he wants to go after El Toro's score of a 28. That is still our current leader right here in Orlando.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be hard to beat his run that we saw from El Toro Loco. I mean, he had a hell of a run, but Steve Sims, you know, he's coming out here, he's doing pretty good, but he's definitely going to have to turn up the wick and really do something incredible.
That was a beautiful sky wheel, and you're right. The first minute was good. It's setting a foundation. It's doing what you have to do to fill the clock. But now this is where we need a couple wow moments from
just like that.
Crusher. Look at that.
Oh, come on, Steve.
Hang on. He's in trouble. Save it, Steve. Oh, man. And that's going to be all she wrote. Tough rollover there from Steve Sims. He's going to leave 43 seconds on the clock. It's not going to be enough for the lead, but the judges are throwing up their scores of a 19. So, not bad at all. I think he just fell a little short and just caught up there, Trent.
Yeah, and definitely that open front differential bit him there when he was trying to save it. But here we go, Mr. Excitement. Jim Kohler in Avengers is going to come out here, and he's a regular on the T.Ray channel, and it's always a pleasure to see him come out here and burn it down.
We have seen Jim Kohler plenty of times here on the T.Ray channel. You're absolutely right, and he is never a disappointment. And as well as he should be, because he is a two-time world freestyle champion after all. And look at this, Avengers already getting twisted up in a wild Sky Willy. Oh, yeah, that was awesome, man. I love seeing this truck. Jim drives the wheels off of it every time, and it is such a treat to see Avenger here on T.Ray, man.
Absolutely. He was trying to take a piece of the camper there with him, as a little souvenir.
Yeah, I think he was there, Trent.
Jim Kohler coming out here, good, doing a little cross-threading. Nicely done.
Awesome. Oh, yeah, get another wheelie out of it. Why not? 1 minute down and 1 minute left for Jim Kohler's Avenger.
As good as a run this is, he's definitely got to turn up a little bit. Gives a little donut action. There we go. Because, El Toro Loco came out here with a bang, and Jim Kohler's been pretty good. But he's got to pick it up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. He definitely has, and that slap wheel is going to help him there. Combo,
oh, no.
Hang on. Oh,
come
no,
on.
He's upside down.
Get on the gas. Get on the gas. There you go. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Burn it down. Avenger. Oh, my goodness. I love it. I mean, this is reminiscing of his run that we covered in El Paso where he took the win and just burned it down, man. This is awesome.
Definitely got the crowd on their feet as Jim Kohler, 18 seconds left on the clock, is going for another cross thread. Huge air hitting on the top of the vans. And that truck is getting tore up.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't care. He's burning it down for the fans here in Orlando and watching it home on T.Ray. As the time goes down, 3-2-1-0, he has filled time in Orlando. The rest is for the fans. Oh, he broke. Oh, save it. Oh, my goodness. Avengers upside down in Orlando. And, ooh, not enough for the lead here, Trent. Interesting.
A 27 is good enough for second place here in freestyle, but with so many more trucks to go, I don't see it lasting too long. But here we go. We got Spiderman coming out here on the track.
That's a right hometown show from Barry Musauer right here in Orlando. His friends and family are here to see him throw down in Spider-Man as 2 minutes have started. Let's see what he has in store. Man, the score to beat is still a 28 put up by El Toro Loco's Chuck Warner. Second place, Avenger with a 27. And then rounding out our top three, Gunslinger with a 25. And oh my gosh, look at the air, Trent. That was some sick air.
Definitely airing out the Spider-Man mint. He doesn't want to disappoint his hometown fans in any way, shape, or form. I mean, look at this kid. Slap wheeling the crap out of that truck, man. He is definitely putting that truck through its paces. Man, that camper is just...
There's nothing left, Trent. There is no camper anymore. It's just plywood. That's all it is now. It's just a pile of wood, and he just goes right over it. This has been a good 45 seconds. Spider-Man, when I imagine when you're sitting in the pits there and you're seeing these runs from El Toro, Gunslinger, Avenger, you're kind of getting a little nervous there, and I bet Abari is kind of having to tighten his belts down a little bit. He's going to have to really step on that hot foot and keep this last minute for the fans to really give him a good score.
Yeah, whenever you're trying to go full boogie till, just like what Spider-Man's doing, man, you need to make sure you're strapped in tight because you're going for a ride.
That's right. 40 seconds left in Orlando, Florida for the hometown show of Barry Musauer in Spider-Man.
Oh, trying something unique here. Cross-threading the jammer.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, can you save it?
Oh,
no.
Man. I think he had an open front diff there, Trent. And that wheel is spinning, yeah, so it's not going to pull him out on a save, leaving way too much time on the clock. It's not going to be enough. Let's see what the judges thought, and a 23 seems appropriate for me, Trent. That's a good score, and that's a good run from Bari. Nothing to be ashamed of.
23, you know, is going to put him a little bit up there, but he might get knocked down later on here. But you know what? I don't think any of the fans are going to leave disappointed with that run. And here we go. We saw this a couple weeks ago, man. It's the T.Ray sponsored Bounty Hunter with Jimmy Creighton behind the wheel.
That's right, the T.Ray 10-year anniversary tour. Right here on Bounty Hunter with Jimmy Creighton, a former freestyle world champion, and he knows what he has to do to knock out that top spot of El Toro Loco with a 28, and Jimmy's going to have to use all that 2 extreme horsepower right here.
I think we both know how he could take the lead, man. No slouching whatsoever. That's going to be the game plan here if Jimmy Creighton can do it. And, you know, it's Jimmy Creighton, just like, you know, Jim Culler, he can be an excellent freestyler if his equipment holds up, because sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, not to knock on their equipment or anything, but you're right. I mean, it's because they're pushing the limits so far, the truck has to withstand it, and when it does, man, it works. And Jimmy Creighton and Bounty Hunter here, 45 seconds, laying down a nice foundation here in Orlando. Let's see what he has in the latter half of this freestyle.
And you know what? You're exactly right. Not to knock on his equipment at all, because we've seen him take some pretty tough dings. And, I mean, look at him dragging the tailgate.
Trent, that was awesome. That was not a slap wheelie. He popped it up with the cars and then rode it out. That was awesome.
That is complete control, but he's going to get a slap wheelie here. Look at that. Using the raw Creighton horsepower. Oh, getting a little shaken up here. Nice save.
Jimmy Creighton took a shot right there at the end of that slap wheelie. I'm surprised he didn't blow out a tie rod. He's keeping it going. The equipment's holding here, Trent. 30 seconds. Bounty Hunter is on a run.
Some more huge air, getting a little, taking a shot there on the side.
Oh,
Jimmy Creighton, like you just said, man, the equipment's holding up here. He's got 20 seconds left. He goes for the big guns.
That was awesome. That was a huge air assault there. Look at this. Bounty Hunter holding it down. Okay, Jimmy, come on, baby. 10 seconds. Burn it down.
Going a little cross thread. Is he going to combo it up? Yes, he is. Look at the air.
Oh, my goodness, Trent. That was a beautiful combo as time is filled for Orlando. Let's see what the judges thought of old Bounty Hunter as Jimmy Creighton still burning it down for the fans. Oh! Hey, there goes that body. There's the damage we were talking about. He blew out an entire corner of that truck and a 25. The judges are still favoring El Toro Loco's run, but not bad at all from Jim Creighton in Bounty Hunter.
Oh, boy. Now, here's what going to be a real treat. You know, Rod Schmidt behind the wheel of the Monster Mutt Rotweiler. When he comes out here, man, you know, we've seen him on the T.Ray channel a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
And he never disappoints.
Absolutely. No, he doesn't. You're right. I mean, the last time we saw him, we were in Arkansas for a mud show, and he came out and threw down a freestyle, and then he was so amped up that he came back out for an encore. So if you missed that episode, go back and watch that broadcast, because it was a treat. And Rod Schmidt, I mean, of course, he's a former Gravedigger driver. He knows what he has to do to really wow the fans here. That was a sweet little combo right there, that little long to low situation. Rod Schmidt looks at the track differently, and he really, you know, puts the Monster Mutt Rotweiler through its paces here. He's at only 30 seconds in, and we've seen some wow moments already.
Yeah, he's definitely keeping a good run going, man. I mean, look at the momentum he has. It's hit after hit and some nice air. Kind of cased it a little bit. But, you know, back to what you were saying about Arkansas being a good episode. Oh, wait, hold on. Cyclones for the Rotweiler.
Oh, yeah, chasing his little tail, man. Look at this. I love it. That old Chop Top Mercury going to work.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure all of the videos from the T.Ray 10th anniversary tour has been nothing but a treat.
Oh, yeah. Look at this. Rod Schmidt is on a run here. I don't know what he's going to have to do differently here, Trent, to wow the judges. They're looking for something very specific to take the lead away from El Toro. I mean, Chuck threw down, so Rod here is really going to have to step up this last 30 seconds and really put an exclamation point on this freestyle.
Oh, wow, getting a little cattywampus. Can he save it? Nice save. Took a shot.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm surprised that wheel didn't fall off, man. That was all beadlock. Look at, oh, my God.
Oh, my.
That was awesome. Oh, yeah, baby.
Slip wheelie.
Oh, stuffs it into the plywood that used to be a camper. Oh, man, look at the clock. 6 seconds left. Yeah, he's going to fill time. Huge air assault from Rod Schmidt in Monster Mutt Rotweiler.
I mean, you know, if this doesn't take the lead, I'm not sure what's going to, man.
Oh,
it's
my
been
gosh.
a crazy run. Wow.
You're absolutely right. Let's see what the judges thought of Rod Schmidt. 27. Okay. Hey, they're looking for something here, Trent, and Rod doesn't care. Look at him burn it down for the fans. Upside down on top of the dirt hill. Wow. That was an awesome run, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you freestyle in Orlando. Rod Schmidt burned it down, but we're not done yet.
Oh, no, baby. We got plenty of more action, and we're going to continue this with the black and green wrecking machine from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. That is Gravedigger tonight, piloted by Chad Tingler. He's going to start his 2 minutes with some sick air here in Orlando.
You know, whenever Chad Tingler got the call to drive Gravedigger, man, he could have never been a better fit. You know, always coming out here to any shows that Dennis, or let alone even Charlie or Gary Porter couldn't make it to. He was there, man, and he usually, just like this, so far we're seeing, he burns it down.
We've seen him a few times in Orlando, and Chad Tingler is a class act driver. He knows exactly what that truck can and cannot do, and he pushes the limits every time he straps in to this piece, and he really throws it down here. So Orlando is on their feet, and if you can't hear them at home, man, it is loud in this stadium right now.
I'm pretty sure you can hear Rod over the commentary. Look at Gravedigger.
The crowd
dancing
is rolling
here
right now. This is awesome. They're getting a treat. Gravedigger, Chad Tingler doing a good job of just laying a foundation. He's got 60 seconds left. He's really going to have to turn it up here.
There you go. Put it down, Chad. Let's keep going here, man. Oh, he's going to go big. Nice. Kind of greasing it down the ramp a little bit.
I mean, he's
in a
smooth.
combo.
He's smooth right now. Oh, hang on.
Oh!
That was awesome. A little one-wheel peel right there. That was cool.
Nothing better than a little old school Gravedigger freestyle as Chad Tingler sends it.
Oh, my goodness. That was a hard landing on the rear end. The truck is holding together.
Again, going through the plywood that used to be a camper.
That's right.
Another cross thread over it. Oh, will we be able to recover it? What a save! Puts it down.
That was awesome, man. Gravedigger doesn't even look like he has a scratch on him. Oh, never mind. Oh, I thought that was like a whip. I thought he was going over.
Did a little tail whip here from the Gravedigger.
That was a play out of the Lupe Sosa grinder playbook right there, man.
Time's expired here, but there's no signs of stopping as Chad Tingler keeps wowing the fans here in Orlando.
As good as hang on, save it. As good as this has been, Trent, I don't think it beats El Toro. But let's see and it won't. Yeah, you're right. Look at him burning it down for the fans, but the score's coming in of a 26. Chad Tingler is going to park it in the trailer, which is a rarity for Team Gravedigger. Nicely done.
Yeah, you're right. You know, usually you see a Gravedigger upside down, but tonight Chad Tingler gets to drive it back into the trailer. I'm sure his crew chief is happy about that. But here we go. Another legend a part of this lineup tonight. Lupe Sosa in the always good grinder.
That's right. The Advanced Auto Parts sponsored grinder. The people's truck, as Lupe likes to call it. Of course, he throws down any chance to get. He is a former freestyle world champion from the El Toro Loco team, so you know he has all the pieces to make this puzzle fit right here in Orlando to take that hardware home for the Advanced Auto Parts group. And he loves this truck. He drives hard with this truck. Look at this. Case in point with some sick air for Grinder. He loves it, man. This is going to be a fun treat.
I mean, you know, this is the main sponsor for tonight's event, you know? Advanced Auto Parts, you know, they pay him big money to come out here and just burn it down. 30 seconds have been filled here, man, and he's got a strong run. Oh, come on, Lupe.
Lupe. Oh, man. That is not what he wanted to do, leaving way too much time on the clock. The fans are cheering on Lupe, but the judges, man, yeah, they're going to score accordingly with only a 15. Man, tough break for the Advanced Auto Parts grinder team.
Yeah, definitely. It's always cool to see a truck upside down, but personally, I think I'd rather let them have a full pole before they put that thing on its lid. And here we go. You know, we've seen them a couple times here on the T.Ray channel with some massive air. Ryan Anderson into the son of a digger.
Oh yeah, this is a beautiful piece right here. Son of a digger throws down.
Wow.
It sounds so rad with these zoomies, man. Orlando loves the Gravedigger team, and Son of a Digger is here to throw down and try to take this lead away from El Toro Loco, that is still holding strong with a 28.
Yeah, but you know, if there's anybody that could be capable of really taking the lead here, it's got to be Ryan, man. I mean, the son of Dennis Anderson, he's been around monster trucks since he was in diapers. And I mean, look at the natural skill that this guy has.
You're absolutely right. He busted on the scene a few years ago, and he really throws down. And this is a beautiful piece that they built for him. And he loves this truck, and he loves throwing it down. Look at this huge air already. He's filled 1 minute. He's got to continue on here if he wants to take that lead away from El Toro.
Well, like I said, man, if he can get a couple nice saves, then I think that's what the judges are looking for, man. They're looking for a wild run with some saves. And if there's anyone that could do it, it's definitely Ryan. But, you know, if he keeps going on the ragged edge like this, he probably won't even need any.
Oh, no, you're absolutely right. Ryan Anderson's a class act, and he knows exactly what the fans are looking for and possibly what the judges are looking for. Look at this combo after combo for Son of a Digger.
Keeping the ball rolling here. 30 seconds left on the clock. Son of a Digger's got to run for the money. As Ryan Anderson, like you said, a class act. He gets some of the biggest air we've seen all night. Oh, can he save it?
Oh, save it. Oh, he's upside down, Trent. And I didn't, you know, he blew a tie rod out right there. And that is like the third or fourth truck that jump has taken victim to. Tough break, didn't feel the score. But look at this. He's going to tie for the lead. Excellent job from Ryan Anderson.
Definitely a nice run and well worth it.
Oh, yeah. There's one more left. Oh, yeah. The man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Tom Mintz from Paxton, Illinois in Maximum Destruction. This is the first time we've seen this chassis on the T.Ray channel, Trent, and I am so excited to see the legend, the Professor Tom Mintz, throw down right here in Orlando.
If there's anybody that could take the lead here tonight, it's him. Tom Mintz, you know, he's as much of a veteran comes, man. There's a reason they call him the Professor, the Innovator, and the 12-time Monster Jam World Champion. But hold on. Saves it.
Incredible. 15 seconds in, Trent, and he's already got a save underneath his belt. That was aggressive. Tom Mintz has got to pace himself here, but do you think he will? No.
No. Come on. Who do you think we're talking about? This is Tom Mintz.
I should know better. Tom Mintz turning on the fans in Orlando with plenty of time on the clock. Let's see if he's able to finally knock off El Toro Loco. And now, Son of a Digger with that tied score of a 28 for the lead. Trent, we got problems right now. In the front end, that front end's getting loose. That tie rod's getting loose. You see it shaking.
Yeah, but it's still holding up, and you know, that's all Tom Mintz needs. As long as it holds up, he's fine.
You're absolutely right.
And Tom Mintz, you know, he's one of those guys where he drives better with a broken truck than he does with a brand new one.
No truer words have ever been spoken. You are absolutely right. Tom Mintz sometimes can drive better with 3 wheels more than 4. Tom's doing a good job. He's closing in on inside of 30 seconds here. He's got to turn it up here. What does he have left in the tank for Orlando?
He's going to try it.
Oh, my
goodness. My! Oh, come on, Tom!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Settle it down, baby. Front end's gone, Trent. He has broke that tie rod, and he doesn't care. Look at Tom. Oh, yeah. Oh!
Yeah, come on. Oh.
Oh, my. Oh! Oh, he's not done. He ain't done. He ain't done. Oh, look at it. Get it back, baby. Get it back, baby. Oh, my goodness. Tom Mintz. Oh!
Tries to put it back on all 4s, but ultimately the time's run out, and that's all that Tom needed.
Oh my
the crowd
goodness.
is going crazy.
Oh, yeah. 29 for Tom Mintz. That is your freestyle victor in Maximum Destruction. Trent, take us through the highlights.
You know, we got a lot of highlights to go through here, man. Tom Mintz, again, your victor here in Orlando, Florida. And, you know, it's just a huge air assault that Tom had, but we're not done here, Tyler. This is the T.Ray channel. There's always more.
That's right. Not only did you see some awesome freestyle moments here in Orlando, but we got some more coming for you. For all the fans watching at home on T.Ray and joining us here live in the stadium, man, this is going to be a good one. And Tom Mintz almost had the save of the year, but look who showed up. That's right, the Big Daddy himself, the icon, Dennis Anderson in Gravedigger number 20.
You know, he let Chad Tingler take the competition, but he says, you know what? I don't think the fans here in Orlando has had enough Gravedigger yet, so I'm going to come out here and burn it down for these Orlando fans.
Oh, man, it is always a treat to see the encores that we have planned here at T.Ray, and this is what you get when you watch it at home on the T.Ray channel. You're going to get a little extra. Look at this, Daddy Dennis throwing it down in Orlando. He loves the Florida fans.
Yeah, you know, he's always usually the pick to come out here in the Florida fans. He's been going here for years, and he does not disappoint anytime he ever comes out here, man. You know, even if he does roll early, he always rolls it back over and keeps going because that's how much he loves these fans. And nice little save from Dennis.
It's pretty fun for Orlando to see not only one, but two Gravediggers throw down here for freestyle.
Wow.
And this Gravedigger, number 20, just works so perfectly for Dennis, and he loves this Florida crowd. And look at this. He's throwing it down.
You know, Max D is still on the track, so that basically we got to do obstacle out there on the prowl. Come on, Gravedigger. Open differentials, Dennis.
Come on, Dennis. Yes, he
what a save! Open differentials, puts it back on all fours like the veteran he is. Dennis Anderson keeps it going.
Trent, that was incredible, dude. That was an amazing save. And Gravedigger is throwing it down right now, going full boogie tilt for the fans here in Orlando. Listen to this crowd, Trent.
Oh, they always love the Gravedigger and Dennis Anderson, man, the icon. And you know, if this was scored right now, I'm sure Tom Mintz would be sweating. Look at Dennis slinging into some Digger donuts.
He's almost hitting Max D. Wow. Nicely done from Dennis Anderson. Oh, wow.
And a nice little save.
That was a wild move. Yeah, that was a wild move right there, Trent.
Yeah, putting it straight up and down and kind of whipping it side to side. You know, that's just Dennis' style. He's always on the ragged edge. He's going to try and put it back up and not quite able to get it. He's still on the throttle, though.
Hang on. Oh. Dennis Anderson turning on the fans in Orlando.
What a way to end it here in Orlando. Tyler, take us home.
Man, we saw an incredible broadcast. Thank you so much for tuning into the T.Ray channel and visiting us. And don't forget, make sure you subscribe. We're getting close to 20,000, and we can't wait when we get there. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time right here on T.Ray.